me, and we just keep going here, running around the wheel, and we go to the juxtaposition cross of limitation, the 4-1, the juxtaposition cross of limitation. Now we're really getting into trouble because underneath you have the 27 and the 28. That means it's on the design side. The 28 gate has never and will never care about law. Law is just something that gets in the way. Purpose is not ruled by laws. So we have a very important shift here. We're moving away from the 50th gate with this intelligence. We're moving away from the 3 that says we need laws because confusion is everywhere. And now we have this nurturing, risk-taking quality that's underneath. Possible mutation. And this is where you see it. In the detriment of the 4th line, there is this possible mutation. You can't afford to give up the possibility of mutation. The one thing that the 28 says is limitation. Life is not a limitation. I can die and can get out of it. 28.6 is a suicide line. There's no limitation that says I can get out of it. Life is going to end. It's not a limitation. Wow, I felt that 28.6 in my first 30 years. Very much. As a matter of fact, they like to play with close death experiences. Let's test the border of limitation. You know, people shooting them out of a box or this circus acts. This is all there. And this is what you get on this cross. They use their resourcefulness to see if they can get past limitation, not transcend, but get through it somehow. And there's this assumption that they will fulfill their purpose this way, and there's a good feeling about it because it's a 27 experience. It's like it's really nourishing for me to drive a car at 190 miles an hour in a narrow mountain road and survive. You just don't want to be on that road when they come by. So what's so interesting in that, despite the fact that they resentment the implication that there's a limitation, they're ruled by its presence. The very limitation nurtures the risk taking. A while back, we had the 27-28 notes, and I was doing the daily views on the radio. I was talking about it was such a wonderful time to introduce people to human design. The 27th gate is looking for intelligence. The 59 is looking for fertility, and the 27 is looking for something smart. You just don't want to be able to reproduce. You want to reproduce a child that is intelligent. 27s are always looking for brains, it's looking for intelligence, and the 28 is looking for purpose. So that combination of the 27-28 is looking for intelligent purpose, or looking for the intelligence to find the purpose, or looking for purpose that leads to intelligence, whatever. Let me get there. So underneath this, you have the whole thing about banging against limitation and yet at the same time not care. That's what nice. It's like, yeah, this is not the laws. The law said you never may break the law. And you get to this cross and they throw the tablets on the ground and everybody gets upset. One of the most natural things for the 401 to say is, why shouldn't I covet my neighbor's ass? Why not? What's wrong with that? You have a problem with me? This is the difference between the law and limitation. The law says, thou shalt not, and the 401 says, why not? The law is gone. Why are you controlling me? Why cannot I covet? Give me a good reason. I just want to have a check. So yeah, very funny. Very funny.